each other for a long time. And, you know, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, you know, he just started to make some money. So, you know, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things. You know, Floyd's always been that guy. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes. And, you know, it started the minute he made his first dollar.
Right.
Dana White has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., accusing him of portraying a fake lifestyle on social media. The Ultimate Fighting Championship CEO pointed to Mayweather's disputed property ownership claims and reports of unpaid debts as examples to support his argument. During a recent interview, White was directly asked for his opinion on what some have described as Mayweather's fake image, and he didn't hold back in sharing his thoughts.
Security guards.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. You know, I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, who is fully aware of the massive payday Floyd Mayweather Jr. earned from his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor, suggested that financial trouble after such earnings would come down to spending habits. White argued that no athlete in their right mind should face money problems after generating that level of revenue from one event. According to him, the real issue would have to be a lack of financial discipline. He criticized what he described as an excessively lavish and unnecessary lifestyle, questioning how anyone could spend so recklessly without eventually running into financial complications. White's remarks added yet another layer to the ongoing debate surrounding Mayweather's wealth, spending patterns, and public image.
McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
Dana White went on to compare Floyd Mayweather Jr. with several Ultimate Fighting Championship fighters who earned only a fraction of what Mayweather made in boxing. According to White, many of those athletes lived within their means, maintained disciplined spending habits, and focused on smart investments, which ultimately helped them grow their wealth steadily over time. White also pushed back against claims that Mayweather is a billionaire, insisting that he has enough information to dispute that narrative. His comments further intensified the ongoing debate about Mayweather's true financial standing and long-term money management.
Ring with somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and you know, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, you know, get in there and make money.
Dana White stated that while he doesn't claim to know every detail about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, he is confident about one thing: Mayweather is not a billionaire. And in White's view, if that's the case, then spending at the level he publicly displays simply doesn't add up. White argued that such extravagant purchases, particularly millions poured into jewelry, would represent an unrealistic portion of someone's total net worth. He questioned the logic behind that kind of financial behavior. Doubling down, White referenced a past interview in which Mayweather allegedly claimed he was earning $300 million per month. White dismissed that statement outright, calling it unbelievable and suggesting that only naive people would accept it at face value. He further implied that repeated disputes with businesses over unpaid debts only fuel skepticism about the accuracy of Mayweather's public financial claims. The remarks added even more heat to the ongoing public debate over Mayweather's wealth, lifestyle, and credibility.
Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never say never.
In support of this, a fan wrote in the comment section, "Mayweather is a classic gambler. He brags about his wins but never talks about his losses. Floyd has never really shown much respect for money. His constant comebacks are probably fueled by the need for income." People like 50 have previously spoken about Floyd's poor handling of his finances. Another fan, backing Dana White's claims, added that Floyd may have some profitable ventures, but those could easily be offset by bad investments or reckless spending. However, there's absolutely no chance Mayweather is making $300 million a month.
Few that
mocked Floyd, writing, "The guy can't even read." As long as he can buy whatever trinkets he wants and place bets on both sides just to brag about winning, he has zero understanding of his finances. The fan added that this doesn't mean Floyd isn't extremely wealthy, just that he seems clueless when it comes to managing money. He probably can't even count to 300, the comment continued sarcastically. Finally, one more logical fan offered a more measured take. He suggested that while Floyd might technically be a billionaire, only a small portion of that wealth may actually be liquid and readily accessible. Investing around $300 million into real estate, he argued, isn't ideal if you need quick cash flow, since property assets are not always easy to convert into immediate funds.
Common, and when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
One example often cited in support of Dana White's claims came when Floyd Mayweather Jr. posted what he said was proof of an $18 million tax payment to the US government. Instead of silencing critics, the move sparked even more controversy. Some questioned the authenticity of the check, pointing out the absence of a routing number, while others accused Mayweather of exaggerating his own importance and displaying narcissistic behavior. The tax post surfaced shortly after Mayweather revealed he had spent over $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets. The former king of boxing reportedly planned to bring a large group of guests to Allegiant Stadium to attend Sunday's highly anticipated game, once again showcasing the lavish lifestyle that keeps him in headlines.
Fighting may be the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was never going to miss the big game. According to World Boxing News, he was offered a VIP pass to attend the Super Bowl, but the former champion had bigger plans. Instead of going alone, he decided to bring an entire group of guests, and that meant paying his own way without accepting special favors. "I don't kiss up to anyone, and I never have to beg for anything, especially not for a Super Bowl suite," Mayweather said. "I don't mind accepting invites sometimes, but when someone else is paying, they call the shots. That's why I buy my own seats and suites so I can do what I want and invite who I want." Mayweather revealed he would be taking 34 people to witness the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas, with the total bill reportedly reaching $1.1 million. Unfortunately for him, his hometown team from Detroit narrowly missed out on making the big game, falling short by just one win. Spending, Floyd Mayweather Jr. pointed out that before dropping over $1 million on Super Bowl tickets, he had already paid a massive tax bill. "Just before I paid that light million for the Super Bowl, I had to send $18 million to the IRS, Uncle Sam," he said. "That's what I owed while I was retired. So imagine what I was paying when I was active." Since retiring from boxing in 2015, Mayweather has reportedly earned well over $500 million from the sport. He also owns a luxury club in Las Vegas along with various other property investments. All of this, he claims, proves that rumors about him being broke, or even close to financial trouble, are completely inaccurate. However, outspoken rapper-turned-businessman 50 Cent has suggested otherwise, hinting that Mayweather could be facing financial strain or potential tax issues behind the scenes. Argue that the claims are simply fueled by the long-running feud between 50 Cent and his former friend Floyd Mayweather Jr. However, there have been a few unusual developments surrounding the Mayweather camp lately. According to Forbes, the once-retired boxer had an estimated net worth of around $700 million at the start of the year and reportedly earned more than $200 million from his 2015 mega fight against Manny Pacquiao alone. So, is it really possible that Floyd's cash flow is slowing down? On the surface, it sounds unlikely, but in business and boxing, things aren't always as they appear. From a financial perspective, Mayweather's crossover bout with Conor McGregor made perfect sense. It was a massive global event with enormous revenue potential. However, his later press conference announcing a New Year's Eve exhibition in Japan against 20-year-old kickboxing star Tenshin Nasukawa left many in the boxing world puzzled, raising fresh questions about the strategy behind the move.
Most crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. As you guys can see, this is one of my closets. We got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you can take You know, just got stuff everywhere. So, you know, you wanna go red bottoms, we can go all.
Former friend turned rival 50 Cent, whose real name is Curtis Jackson, had plenty to say about the situation on Instagram. Meanwhile, other boxing fans took to Twitter, claiming the latest developments suggest Floyd Mayweather Jr. could be heading toward financial trouble. A comeback always felt inevitable, but most people assumed it would come against a familiar rival, perhaps a rematch with Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. Instead, the announcement of a fight against Japanese kickboxing sensation Tenshin Nasukawa, with unclear rules still to be finalized, came completely out of left field. Adding to the speculation, Mayweather appeared at the Tokyo press conference looking slightly unpolished and without key members of his usual Mayweather Promotions team, including longtime associate Leonard Ellaby. The absence quickly sparked controversy across online boxing forums and YouTube channels.
You can go all Christian Louboutin, that you guys want to do. Whatever you want to do, all from the bottom all the way to the top. So, with any kind of bag and everything you can name, it's one of my closets.
Some believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have taken a different path with this decision. If you look closely at the logos displayed behind him during the press conference, only the TMT banner was visible. There was no sign of Mayweather Promotions or even his longtime American broadcast partner, Showtime. Unlike his usual braggadocious persona and constant talk about money, Floyd didn't mention how much he was being paid for the bout against Tenshin Nasukawa. That silence alone raised eyebrows. Could it be that Floyd stepped outside his usual structure and now needs to quickly rebuild his cash flow? One Twitter user suggested that a man who casually buys an $18 million watch must constantly keep the money coming in. Other commenters also weighed in, offering their own theories about what might really be going on behind the scenes.
Bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me, I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings, all belong to me.
Some wouldn't be shocked if Floyd Mayweather Jr. isn't as financially secure as he wants people to believe. In recent months, he has appeared unusually eager to line up multiple fights, which to some observers has looked a bit desperate. After all, even a $300 million payday can disappear quickly when paired with the kind of extravagant lifestyle he maintains. Something about the recent developments doesn't quite add up. Is Mayweather simply trying to capitalize on his fame while he still can? Or could there be deeper issues involving his cash flow and possible IRS complications? Eventually, the full truth will surface, and if there's more to the story, longtime rival 50 Cent will likely be one of the first to broadcast it on Instagram.
You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of us, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
A jewelry store once filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather Jr. over alleged unpaid debts and breach of contract, with claims that included fraudulent transactions and other financial misconduct. Court documents even suggested that Mayweather and his chief of staff were involved in an illegal business venture, adding further controversy to his name. For years, Floyd Mayweather has been associated with two defining traits: unmatched skill inside the ring and extraordinary wealth outside of it. Widely regarded as one of the richest boxers in history, Money Mayweather built his image around excess and luxury, spending as if cash truly grew on trees. From yachts and private jets to extravagant shopping sprees, his lifestyle became just as famous as his undefeated record.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign. that goes on, where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. For 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
However, 50 Cent entered the conversation shortly after Floyd Mayweather Jr. began boasting about major real estate investments. Following an extravagant shopping spree in New York City, Mayweather appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he confidently spoke about his growing business empire. During the interview, Money made bold claims about his property holdings. "I don't know the exact number," he said. "I own somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more right now. I think 99% of my buildings are in New York City." The statement quickly caught attention and sparked debate about whether those impressive numbers truly reflected reality.
When you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
The claims clearly didn't sit well with 50 Cent, who quickly reacted on Instagram. Mocking Floyd Mayweather Jr., he wrote, "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say, Champ is the richest special student, LMAO." But the 2010 Grammy Award winner wasn't finished. In another post, he continued taking shots at the retired boxing legend, writing, "Oh, wait. I think Champ actually believes he owns those buildings. They're beating him out of his money. He's saying he doesn't even know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just publicly said he lives in New York. They'll take 58% of his income." To push the joke even further, 50 Cent shared an edited image of Mayweather dressed as Pinocchio, complete with the signature long nose, implying that Money might not be telling the truth.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, there's no...
Over 100 buildings and 99% in New York? That's cap, champ. We should slap the hell out of you. Hello. GLG, Green Light Gang. Let's work, 50 Cent captioned the post, continuing his mockery of Floyd Mayweather Jr. The two go way back, and so does their long-running feud. Media reports have highlighted several occasions where they publicly clashed, so at first this appeared to be just another chapter in their rivalry. However, things took a more serious turn when boxing insider Rick Glazer backed up concerns about Mayweather's finances. Following 50 Cent's comments about the New York real estate claims, Glazer shared fresh updates suggesting there could be some truth behind the speculation. Still, despite the rumors, Mayweather continues to be seen spending heavily on luxury jewelry, high-end watches, exotic cars, and even private jets, maintaining the flashy image that made him famous.
You and Floyd get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time?
Right there, no.
Every time.
Now we had twice we got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking...
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, though.
In March 2025, Business Insider reported that public property records in New York City show no ownership transfers connected to Floyd Mayweather Jr. At the same time, the New York City Housing Partnership stated it had no knowledge of any such real estate transactions. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the situation suggests that Mayweather could be facing some scrutiny. As more information continues to surface, the full story should become clearer. For now, however, it raises an important question. Is Money Mayweather actually running low on funds? Shifting focus from the disputed property claims, Amir Khan recently criticized the boxing legend, accusing him of promoting conflict and allegedly profiting from his controversial stance.
Did 50 Cent knock Mayweather out?
Nope. I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Chap. Even when he's standing right in front of you, start moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so it get hard to hit Chap.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been an outspoken and consistent supporter of Israel, making several visits to the country, donating money and equipment, and meeting with Israeli officials as well as military personnel. He was also honored with the Champion for Israel Award by Aish HaTorah in recognition of his stance against anti-Semitism and hate. At the same time, his public support for Israel has sparked strong criticism from some groups. In December, Mayweather was reportedly confronted by a crowd in London over his views. Witnesses claimed he had been shopping when someone questioned why he backed Israel. According to reports cited by the New York Post, he reaffirmed his position and said he was proud to stand with the Jewish community. Observers added that the confrontation appeared to be deliberate and targeted.
I mean, just where you touched upon the Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation, I don't know how much you spoke about this since you retired, but how close was that fight?
Really close. It was really close that we ended up getting contracts signed. So I ended up getting my side of the contract signed, which was sent by Floyd Mayweather Promotion. And when he come to me, I ended up signing it. And then the worst thing the worst thing I did was to make an announcement that I've signed the contract with Floyd Mayweather.
The incident occurred just days after Floyd Mayweather Jr. introduced the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charitable effort aimed at supporting Israeli orphans. The timing of the confrontation drew even more attention to the controversy surrounding him. In a recent interview with Poker Firma, Amir Khan openly criticized Mayweather's habit of constantly displaying his wealth wherever he goes. Khan described the situation as unfortunate, adding that he believed karma has a way of eventually catching up in circumstances like these.
Look, I would never have got that fight regardless. I think in their head they didn't want to fight me. I was a bad style for Floyd Mayweather, especially after the Alexander fight. The whole world media, ESPN, you name it, everyone was talking about Amir Khan's next fight is going to be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, obviously, with all the ego he had, he didn't want it. He just obviously wanted to show that he's the A side all the time. He's the nice guy to pick who he wants. Then he went in and fought Maidana twice, even though he did a poll, and twice we won the poll.
He said the issue is the level of arrogance, claiming that constantly flashing cash in public sends the wrong message. According to him, no one should be throwing money around just to show off, especially when there is so much poverty across the world. He questioned the logic behind spending huge amounts in strip clubs simply for display. He went on to explain that wealthy individuals usually build investments and grow their assets quietly, rather than repeatedly boasting about their riches. In his view, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to flaunt his fortune and act superior to others, but eventually, karma has a way of catching up.
With Floyd Mayweather. You see, now I know how Floyd must have felt. He was the A side then, and I know how it would felt if I was fighting someone and I'm the A side and someone did that. You find it disrespectful. So yeah, I was young then. I was a little bit, I got a little bit excited and said, you know what, I'm going to announce it. Must have been about 24, 25. But look, it is what it is. That fight never happened, but it was a fight that we have mutual respect for each other.
Amir Khan further alleged that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was financially benefiting from his pro-Israel stance. He suggested that public support might not be entirely ideological. How would he know? Khan claimed that he himself had previously been approached with offers of financial incentives in exchange for publicly backing Israel. That wraps things up for now. For the latest news, highlights, and major developments from the boxing world, make sure to stay connected by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss quality content like this. Until next time, peace.